The Super Mario Bros. Movie will be releasing soon, and in preparation for this cinematic masterpiece, I'm going to be attempting to recreate the Super Mario world within Fortnite Creative. Let's do this. Oh, wait, no, I meant to say let's go, like Mario. God, pretend I said that, okay? Okay, so to create a Super Mario world, the first thing we're naturally going to need is some ground, some grass, something that all Fortnite creators should touch. I know the perfect one, the one that actually inspired this video, which was the addition of the Chapter 4 Cliff Gallery, because it has that kind of cartoonish look to it. I mean, look at this. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it kind of feels like it would belong, like it would fit in a Super Mario game. There we go, look at that. It's got that kind of feel. It reminds me of like Super Mario 3D World or something. So we're gonna expand this out and then we're gonna create some sort of cliffs around it to create our base level. Alright, now that this is done, I've got this sort of open area here and I've got these sort of cliffs here so you can't see the grid island in the background, and I feel like those look pretty accurate. Like if you look at Super Nintendo World, for example, that's sort of an example of the sort of Mario art style, and that's sort of got these cliffs. So, but yeah, now I want to make some background mountains. The file didn't record properly because of course it didn't, thank you OBS, but I basically used the background mountains, the modular mountains, to sort of create these background mountains from Super Mario World. I think I didn't do it too bad of a job. I say they look fairly accurate, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, now on to the more exciting stuff, which is decorating this area. So I think first I'm gonna create some like brick blocks and things and some question blocks. So let's get that dry. Okay, that is the question mark blocks and the brick blocks done. It took a bit of time to create the question mark for the block, because we don't actually have one in Creative, but yeah, I like how this turned out. If you're unfamiliar with this particular layout, then firstly, what are you doing with your life? And secondly, it's the iconic one from World 1-1, the very first level of the original Super Mario Bros. On NES. But one thing's missing, we need a warp pipe, so that is the next thing that I'm going to create. So our warp pipe is in place. Now before we dot some of these question mark blocks and warp pipes around, we need to get some mushrooms, because this will of course be the Mushroom Kingdom. What was it called? The Reality Gallery. Now these mushrooms are blue. They're not exactly red Oh, look at this. We got a whole bunch of mushrooms. We got the red one, a patch of red ones, some mini mushrooms here, some yellow mushrooms. The yellow mushrooms exist in the Mario series. I don't know, bro. That is okay. Well, cool. We got Creative's issue of the week there. I'm sure that won't be annoying for the video. Oh, really? So this next one might be a bit trickier to recreate, but I'm going to try and recreate those big hill pieces from the new Super Mario Bros. Series, the sort of like spotted hills. I don't really know what they're called in the official Super Mario Bros. Lore, but yeah, I'm going to try and recreate those because those are objectively awesome. Now, before I go into the real star of the show, I'm just going to add a simple up something that I actually forgot about earlier. I'm going to go to the Chapter 4 Autumn Gallery, and I'm going to add this yellow tree. Because I feel like this one kind of, maybe it's just me, but it reminds me a lot of the Super Bell trees from Super Mario 3D World, if I like stretch it out like that. But now we're on to the real exciting thing, which is Peach's Castle. Now, I've already actually made like a Peach's Castle homage in the past, and I'm totally not going to go into another map and grab that now instead of painstakingly building a new one right now. Well, it's crazy how I built this whole castle off camera and definitely didn't just import it from an old map. But yeah, here is my Peach's Castle. This is actually a slightly stylized, sort of inspired remake of it. It's based on the version from Super Mario 64, I think. I made this actually just under a year ago, or just about a year ago. So I'm still pretty happy with how this turned out. It's using the fairly obscure like Princess Castle pieces and even more obscure red versions from the galleries. If you didn't know, there's a bunch of galleries with different color variations that don't exist in the prefabs. I think that's really about it. I'm just gonna add a couple more little details. I'm gonna add a couple of the background mountains here, just because this is like the piece de resistance, right? You know, it's gotta look good. But I have those Super Mario World background mountains, maybe another couple of question mark blocks. These take so much time to copy because of all the question pieces, but it's fine. It's fine, you know, it's fine. We can have them sort of going up a little bit, and then we can have some like smaller cliff pieces sort of coming out, which would be how Mario like jumps up to those and also gets up to the castle. And then we'll have a pipe, which then I can have one over here, and we can have maybe one coming out here, which I think would be pretty cool. Don't really have any coming outside yet. See, look at that! Isn't that just really, really cool? I don't know, I think this is pretty awesome. So, there we go. That is my Super Mario build in celebration of the upcoming movie, which I am honestly super hyped for. So, I hope I see you guys there, and yeah! Let's go! Wait, no, that was meant to be at the start of the video.